Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I've got Nate, Bo, Swizzerk, and Wolf here with me. We're going to walk you guys through the league mode. That's the NBA 2K League mode. This mode is currently only available to players and teams within the league. We hope that one day you guys will get to play it too. We're going to show you everything, a little peek behind the curtain. I believe each guy is going to take a different part of the mode and talk about it. Wolf, you want to kick us off with the most exciting section of the league mode?
Yeah, so let's dive into the options. First, we got gaming audio, which is kind of self-explanatory. They added something new recently where you can see gamer tags, see their persistence. So, like, let's say Swizz dribbling the ball, it will say Swizzerk under his character, which is kind of interesting because they don't have that in the regular build.
Where do you guys set it different?
I have mine off. Yeah, I have mine off. Because I kind of know who's who already, but I mean, I guess for viewership, that might be good to see, you know, the avatars and who's who. So I kind of like that they did that. Shot meter, you can turn it on and off here. You can choose your color too. So just like retail, just like the same base game. You have your shot feedback here. Pick and roll, relay rhythm icons doesn't really matter, and then you can control your audio levels. I usually have crowd pretty low here, sound effects low, about 50. So. Nothing crazy, pretty basic stuff, but definitely important options for sure. Controller settings, you can go here. You could basically control your pro stick, skip pass. That's pretty much the main things. One thing you cannot do.
Where's the openness, Wolf?
Yeah,
where's the openness?
Good call. I was gonna say there's no passer settings in the league build, because openness is considered. I guess you could say a broken mechanic, or it's casual. Like we want to have more skill in our build, so you have to make reads rather than just press one button and let the game make the reads for you. So we have no openness in our build. So that's one thing that's missing from the controller settings that you would see in your retail version of the game.
Which is why we recommend anyone trying to make the league to turn this off within
Absolutely.
the retail version as well.
Yeah, do not use openness. It will only hinder your game, and you'll be stunned when you make the league when it's not here. Yeah, that's about it. Controller configuration. I mean, you can basically map your buttons to different things. Now, I doubt anybody uses this. No one on our team uses this. But it's a nice to have, I guess. You know, if you want to put A to, put pass to Y. I mean, you can
I might
do that.
get glitchy. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
I wonder how that would. What if you made like A to shoot?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you could right here though. You technically could.
You can.
Which is interesting. I mean, I'm kind of glad they did this, but I don't know why people would use it. But I mean, hey.
Remember, I changed mine to foul with the under. Remember?
Yeah. Actually, Bo did use it. He put foul as bumper or something. Yeah. Or left stick in.
It was baited.
Which was a horrible idea.
No. He put it on his right stick, and then he popped his takeover trying to foul.
Yeah, that was bad. So that's why we do not use the controller configuration setting.
Swizz, you got to lock in and use keyboard.
True, I do. That's true. I could set up my keyboard binds.
Yeah.
There we go. We got keyboard binds if you are a mouse keyboard player, which I'm sure no one is, but yeah. And then we got good old
video settings. Nothing. I mean, just your hertz and your aspect ratio, resolution. That's about it. So that's options. Nothing crazy. Pretty boring.
All right, on to the builds.
Well, let's talk builds for a little bit. So you can go into point guard. So you guys see we have point guards through centers in each position.
Hey, I'll jump in because I know some of the questions people have asked.
Yeah.
First, can you use a shooting guard at small forward, or can you use two center builds, etc.? Like how do the builds work per position?
Yeah, so the answer to that is no, you cannot. The way that we have it set up in our league build is you have to use the position according to the position. So you can't go from shooting guard to small forward, shooting guard, point guard, power forward, center. If you're the point guard, you have to use a build, one of the 8 builds that are under the point guard categories. You guys can see them for yourself: scoring machine, slash, and sharp. I'm not going to read them all. You guys can see them. Each build within each position has certain pros and certain cons. I think we actually have a video breaking down each specific position and what we think are the best builds and what aren't the best builds. And I guess for point guards, for example, the 6'4" is used by a lot, as well as the 6'3", the scoring machine. Those are kind of the two go-to builds for the point guard position, and then the rest are kind of just put on the back burner a little bit. So each position has different builds that you can use. We can back out of the point guards real quick. Go to shooting guards. Yeah. So for the shooting guard builds. Definitely. Swizz, you want to take this one?
Shooting guard builds, go-to offensive threat. That's the one I've been using, and then we got the shot creating sharpshooter, which is what other people use, which is more of a shooting build.
Yep. And then if you were to use a lock at the 2, I would say the 6'6" is the build to use, the two-way sharpshooter with the lock badge. And that's another thing about the builds, guys. Every build is unique in its own way in that it has different attributes and badges, obviously, and it also has different takeovers and whatnot. So each build is different from each other.
Now, these are all preset builds, correct?
Right. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. So you can't, it's not like retail where you guys can change the builds or you can change what, your height or your upgrades or anything. It's all preset, and it's on us, the players, to figure out what the meta is and what are the best builds to use. So for small forward, for example, perimeter defender, that's kind of the go-to standard build for any small forward in our league mode. It's the lock build that you're going to use in the league mode. If you're not using this build, I've seen some people try early on the two-way finisher a little bit. The 3-level score is interesting. The sharp slash, but the perimeter defender is the go-to build for the small forwards.
Now, one thing with all the videos that we did where we walk through every position, we don't have to do that now. You guys can go watch some of those videos. We also put in there a link to sort of vote on what you think the best builds are per position.
We did.
And we have quite a few responses. We're going to do another video where I show these guys what our community thinks are the best builds. And they may or may not agree with what we've been playing with.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to be a part of that video, go to our 5 positional videos that we've done already on all the builds and make sure you get your votes in, because we'll be doing that video. We might do that video next week even.
Let's do it. Let's
get it.
Yeah.
All right. So now we'll transition to the animation. So then when you go to with these builds, you click whatever one you want to change animations, you press accept, and
it loads up. Animations are set by each build, right?
Yep.
Right.
Like you have to change them per build.
Correct.
So basically animations just, you have all the animations. So Swizz, for example, go to size up package and then hit A. So you see you got all the animations from basic 1 to pro sets. And something about the league build, you could be a center and put any animation in here. So all the animations are set. You could be a 7-7-1 center with no dribble moves and put any dribble move you want. The animations go for everything. So Swizz, go back. So that's for dribble moves in the middle. On the left, you got jump shot. Every jump shot in the game, except we don't have named jump shot. So we don't have NBA players jump shots, but we have all the number jump shots. That is what we have. So we got to work with number jump shots, set jump shots, and amateur jump shots. Free throws, no NBA players, but we got numbers. Dribble pull-ups, the same thing, and it goes. And then dunks, same thing for centers, point guards, small forwards. Everybody can get the same exact dunks. If it depends how you want to put your dunks, but you can put the same exact dunks as everybody else. So that's the difference between retail and in the league build. Where in retail, you depending on your dunk rating and stuff like that. So yeah.
I have a question here. I don't see anything as far as like celebrations, anything like that.
Nah,
no celebrations.
No celebrations. Unfortunately.
Bare bones.
Playing for 1.4 mil. You feel me? You can't have somebody celebrating mid-court, allowing them
right. The lane. Yeah. And then and then so after animations, if you want to like shoot around and test your animations, you just press X, and then you do this, change
that camera view,
and then
get out of that broadcast.
Let me hit a green real quick. Let me hit the green up, bro.
Pressure. Oh man,
pressure's not. Hey, too many people are watching, bro. There it is. There it is, bro. There it is, bro. If you don't like your animation, you go back to the animation screen, and then change whatever that you want, and then
you can use the shoot around essentially to test the animations.
Yes.
That you select, whether it's Pro 8, Pro 6, whatever it is. You can kind of mess around with that in the gym in the shoot around and see what you like and what you don't like.
Before we move on to the next thing, though, make sure you cut out those white spins. Just
we'll see about that. It was glitchy anyway. I have a question for you, Bo. Is there anything that's been banned from the league or removed?
Oh, true.
Let me go back. Come on, Bo, lock in.
Tell me about it.
Lock in.
So yeah, you go to moving crossovers here.
Moving crossover, they take out Pro 2. I think they take out Normal 3, Normal
Pro
2,
3.
and Pro 3 crossover. So they took out
they're not there. You can't
moving crossovers because they claim to be overpowered. And then if you go to Fade 3, there's no Fade 3 no more. They took that out as well because it was pretty overpowered. So they want to make the game as realistic as possible. So there's no more Fade 3. So that right now, those are the only things they've taken away. And also, if we talked about this before, maybe we haven't. I don't know. If you go to the builds, they take away some of the point guards badges because they were finishing too much. So they had Hall of Fame badges, and now they're up to gold badges.
Giant Slayer and
and actually, some of that's probably changed since we made those videos.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
There was this build right here.
The Giant Slayer gold, consistent gold. Those used to be purple.
Yeah, they used to be purple, but the shooting guard still has it. Tell them that, so it's happy, huh?
Yeah, the shooting guard definitely saws it, but I don't got purple consistent. I got purple contact, baby. Even better.
All right, guys. So we looked at the options. We looked at the builds that everyone can select by position. We checked out animations. What's up with play game?
Last thing. So we got LAN mode. If you're connected on your own connection, you could play, but that's not really used. So then everyone uses the online scrimmage. So what you do is you host up a game, choose if you want to be home or away for your team. We'll choose home, and you choose your opponent. Whatever team you're going to play in the league, we'll just choose ourselves for right now. You can play against your own team, load some sponsorships, choose the package, boom, and then it puts you in this lobby. But I can't start it until when another player joins. So yeah, I mean, that's really it. But you can practice against your own team, for example. Since I chose my own team, if my own teammates join this, we could play against each other, for example. Or if I chose a different team, then that team's able to join the lobby if I pick that team, for example.
And so what happens from here on once we get 10 guys in the lobby?
And then once you get 10 guys in the lobby, you press start, and then it takes you to the builds. Every person gets taken to the build screen, and you choose your build, and then you go into another screen where everyone loads in, and then you press start game, and then it loads up, and then you play.
Right on. Did we get everything, you guys?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Sure.
Yeah. I think it's fun that
or if you want to join game, if someone else hosted, that's you join game, but there's no session found because no one hosted for me. But yeah,
we're behind the curtain.
Yeah, we're peeling behind the curtains a little bit, seeing.
Yeah,
see the bare bones.
They get to see our world a little bit, which is cool.
So this is what these guys practice on every single day. We call them scrims, of course. We got scrim blocks and everything. You guys have any today?
We do not.
I
think today is an off day.
Yesterday was a big dub for the squad.
Yeah, yesterday, first dub of the season.
There it is.
First of many.
We got Blazers on Tuesday.
Yep.
Blazers next Tuesday. You guys, if you guys have any questions or any comments about what you see here, hit us up down below in the comments section. We'll make sure to have the guys answer. And I'll, of course, answer if I know any of the answers to your questions. Thanks for watching, you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Become a member if you haven't already.
$1.
We got Academy Pro. We haven't even talked about that yet.
I saw Wolf with an Academy.
Yeah, Wolf did a little Academy Pro film review.
How do I get access to watch that video?
It was in depth. I'm not gonna lie. It was a 30-minute in-depth video. I broke everything down.
Spence, what do I got to do to watch that video?
Look, if you want one-on-one build advice or film reviews, you got to be Academy Pro. If you want to watch them all, you got to be Academy.
30 minutes. Okay.
Wait, but if you just want to be a part of this PG fam that we got going here, you can just be a regular old rookie member.
Well, I think I want to join the Academy and learn some stuff here. So
join up. And you can teach them stuff too.
And I can teach them stuff too.
Cash out me $1. I got you.
Send you $1? I got you.
Cash out.
All right. We appreciate everyone for watching. Hopefully we didn't ramble on too long. We'll see you in the next one.
Later.
All right, Joe Maz, where they at?
Let me get the other two in.
Yeah, Punch Showdown, you're baited.
Do you think now's a prime time to order this cluster truck?
The game was glitchy.
Yeah, I'm gonna order it.
I'm ordering a fried chicken.
Yes, wait.
I'm ordering a fried chicken sandwich.